it's already happening.
Yeah, there was just The Matrix was just recently released with The Matrix with the full immersive experience, which people liked. I think you're right. It's not going to just be the content anymore. It's going to be the experience. But for content, let's talk a little bit about vertical microdramas because there's a growing trend towards these short attention span microdrama in vertical format. What's your thinking on that?
Well, it is obvious that that is a whole industry that is developing on top of the industry itself. If you look at the revenue that the micro drama economy, so to speak, is generating of billions and billions of dollars, I think that is clearly one direction that content is taking. But I'm not necessarily convinced that vertical will become the established form. I think both horizontal and vertical will be able to coexist, and probably in the near future it will be necessary to produce content simultaneously in both formats. I think that what is striking is that how fast these new formats of entertainment are developing, how people are increasingly attracted by content that is shorter, that they are willing to buy even on a single piece basis. A little bit as it happens on Wattpad, where you go in and read the first chapter, and if you like the first chapter, then you engage and buy the second one. Then maybe you subscribe to read the whole book, and you begin to get some perks if you do. With the audiences are not only required to consume the content, but also to participate in its further development. I think new audiences are not satisfied with just watching. They want to be a part of the creative process, a little bit like it happens in gaming. You want to create your characters, you want to be able to create spin-off out of the content that is being brought to you. I think it's a much more engaged audience. Decentralization is the key word that basically expresses the process whereas the artists work in an environment that allows them to increasingly be in direct contact with their fans, with their audiences. So they create content that is shared with their audiences in advance of its creation, that allows their fans to somehow contribute with suggestions or with the other types of interactions in the generation of the core content. There's platforms like, for example, Decentralized Pictures that has been supported and co-founded by members of the Francis Coppola's family, that is already awarding prizes to filmmakers that operate in interacting with the platform subscribers. It's the whole process of tokenization that is generating a completely different toolbox for creators to identify new sources of finance to produce their movies or series.